looking for roles overseas, the more specialised and harder your skills are, the easier it is to enter another market. So for example, if you've got data science experience and you're relatively experienced in that area, then there's going to be opportunities to move into markets that are crying out for those skills. Whereas if you've got a more general skill set, maybe in an area where there's a lot more people in the local market or internationally, it's harder to then relocate. If you're an expat and looking for work abroad, I guess it depends the country you're looking to work in, which will tell you how important it is to be able to speak the language. So if you're English speaking and you work in Singapore or Hong Kong or clearly Australia, maybe you're from Europe or from the US, then clearly there's going to be no issue. If you go to markets like China or Japan, without speaking any of the local language, there's going to be some challenges around the number of roles that you can apply for. But of course, you can work in countries without speaking any of the language as well, doing an international or global role. But it's definitely something to investigate before you move to a market to see how many other jobs might be available for you down the line. I think if you can move abroad within a company, that's an easy way to land in a country. So if you're working for a business that's got international locations and you can relocate, that's a great place to start because they can take care of your visas. When you're applying for a job from overseas, particularly in the current time, it's very difficult to relocate. So visa processes can be controlled if closed, or that can be a challenge for getting into a country. So I think if you can line up a job before you come, amazing. But sometimes there are logistical difficulties with that as well. So if you're in Europe applying for jobs in Asia or US, where it's kind of 12-hour drift in terms of time zone, it does become quite difficult. And you might find that employers will look for people in the local market because of the logistics and challenges of relocating someone. So yeah, if you can secure a job before moving, absolutely a great idea. And if you can't, then obviously you need to find other ways into the country and apply for roles that way.